always got to have some new update, some new upgrade, something new to talk about. But ain't nothing been going on. I could go into current events because those are ever changing and pumped like a pulsating pulse. Yet that don't do it for me. Probably doesn't do it for you either. I could go into I've been really sick lately, but ain't nobody want to hear that. I could go into I've watched more television than I probably should, and you might want to hear about that. But it wasn't enjoyable watching. It was like you had to watch because there was nothing else to do. My eyeballs hurt too much to read, and that wasn't cool. What else is there then? Hope. Not feeling knowing that something's going to get better, going to change, going to be better than it was today. But let's say you hit that aspirational, like whatever you dreamt it was, you're there. What do you do then? You're accomplished. You sit back, relax, smoke a victory cigar? Or do you find something else to have hope for? Or do you hope you never really get there because then it's all over anyway? Health, wealth, spirituality, what you do with your time. What if you don't have enough time? What if you have too much of it? What are the answers to the needs and wants of those who have wants to need when you really figure out nothing matters? Depression is a great conversation piece. Everybody's emotional. It's even worse when you mix constant bombardment of electronic signals, audio, video, data, cellular. You get scrambled. You've seen so many different plots. You think that you're trying to figure out which one you fit into, but nothing's that exciting as what has been created and presented for you to sit and watch. I don't want to be that. We are that. Deal with it. I finished a book, Sam Walton, Made in America. Basically his autobiography. It's really good. It was written in 89, I think, or 90. And he wrote it while he was dying. And it's kind of interesting when you realize, like, I mean, Walmart's still around today, obviously, and it's humongous, and everything he did made, essentially dividends for people forever. It's kind of interesting, but I mean, the purity of his business for the business, like the love of discounting. It's kind of funny, but it's super interesting. I'd highly recommend checking it out if you're into business books or even good autobiographies. What folks have to say about Sam Walton. Every person who dreams of building a great business must read this book. Sam Walton set the standard for listening to his customers and listening to the people who do the work. In addition to being a great entrepreneur and business leader, Sam Walton was, above all, a fine, decent, kind, generous man. I will miss him. We will all miss him. Ross Perot. That's funny. I automatically went into Ross Perot voice. Also, I saw the movie Desierto, which was pretty cool. It's like these dudes are crossing the border, and then this fucking vigilante kind of hunts them, and it's fairly new, I guess, but it was a thriller. I'd check it out, especially if you like the human hunt type thing. It's interesting. Motherfuckers are crazy. Rednecks are crazy. And then I saw this other movie, Deseo Criminal, and this is a Univision. I think it's a TV movie from Univision. It's all in Spanish. It's kind of weird because it's like this dude. I think he kills somebody and then goes to a mental hospital, but then escapes, and then he's constantly tormenting the cops dressed as them because when he escaped, he used their uniform. But I don't know. I didn't really like it, to tell you the truth. And then I also saw The Weekend Away. which is like a one of those tourist travel thing. Gets stuck in a different country with problems, and that movie's pretty good. It's new. It's on Netflix. Um, you can kind of see they're in Croatia on a girl's retreat away, and then friend comes up missing, and cops don't want to help, and you gotta unravel who done it. That kind of stuff always, you know, exciting. That being said, stay amazing, read more books, stay humble, stay gracious. Podcast Jebuth.